on Conor Hayes' YouTube channel here. We're going to go, guys, over some of the Premier League predictions videos. I hope you guys are doing well today. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So, as I'm playing no face cam on today, guys, again, decided to do one. But yeah, we are doing a bit of a draft at the moment. Okay, but as we do this draft, I'm just going to go through all the predictions from the games. I know Southampton United are currently playing, but I'm just going to do my predictions, what I would have thought before the game would have gone on, and these are just literally there. They're nothing against what I've thought. First game, we're going to go, we won't spend too long on these, we're going to go Southampton 1, Manchester United 2. The reason I've gone with that result was, with goal is going to be from Daniel James, which I did have right. And I had a feeling about it, and I said, you know what, Mason Greenwood. Now, he has only come on recently, I think a few minutes ago, but I feel like it's his time to shine today. He'll get a winner. I really do think that. So yeah, that's how I've gone there. Southampton to score with a goal from Højbjerg. Yeah, interesting goal score, right, to be fair. But that's how I've gone today, guys. On that game, I think United need a bounce back. I think Southampton are alright. They can give teams games on their day, under decent manager, but I think United will have enough, and away from home it will be tricky, the South Coast. Next game, I have gone, this today is my own team, West Ham playing Norwich at 3 o'clock. Last week, West Ham had a really good game, you know, to bounce back from not having a win yet with Watford. You know, started the first half shaky, second half kind of took control, but we were lucky in the end as well at times, to be fair. I do think West Ham will end up winning this by 3 goals, 2-1. I think goals are going to come from Haller, Lanzini, and I think Fornals will get all the goals. Haller, Fornals and Yarmolenko Lanzini to get a hat-trick. I think for Norwich we're going to see a goal by Cantwell, and I think it will be a 3-1 win. I think Norwich are a bit shaky, and I think West Ham will have the quality to push them over the line. Next game, guys, is going to be big game really at the bottom end of the table, Newcastle versus Watford. Watford haven't really kicked things off so far. The only team without a point so far in the league, of course, without a win as well. They're a decent team on their day, and last season, they've improved. They had a good win in the cup during the week. Newcastle are a team to watch out for, especially their shock 1-0 win away the Spurs last weekend. And you know, it's home in St James's Park. Who knows what they can do and have to offer, to be fair. I do think that Newcastle will be strong. You know, home game only second, I think, of the season for them. But Watford will need something. They will be desperate. I've gone for a 2-0 win to Watford. Again, it could go either way, but I think they will have enough, to be fair, to get over the line. I think we're going to see goals from Will Hughes and Ismaila Sarr on his first goal for the Premier League for them club, and I think Watford will hold out on Newcastle. The next score to a result or a match kind of this on this Saturday. It is a 5:30 kickoff. I'm just not going to go in specific order of time. I'm just going to go with Burnley versus Liverpool. I do think Liverpool are going to comfortably enough win that on the scoreline of 3-1. I think they will concede again, but I do think goals are going to come from Salah's going to get one, Mane will get one, and I think we're also going to see Firmino get one. I think Burnley are going to score by Matty Vidra, and if he doesn't play, I have a feeling that we're going to see I think Ashley Barnes will get another, but I do think Vidra will score for Burnley today. I think Liverpool will have enough for them. I think away from home will be tricky down up in Burnley, but I do think that Liverpool are, they have to win the league this year really, and they've got to have to go for it. They can't drop points. They've already dropped some, so let's go for Liverpool to keep going, keep playing on. On to the next game, and that could be a very, very interesting tie this weekend. As I just get up my phone here, guys. Sorry about this. And it is Chelsea versus Sheffield United. Now that is a huge game, to be fair, not going to lie. I think Sheffield United have done well so far this season in the Premier League. As the one defeat or something. And it is very, very interesting. I suppose the best word to describe it is start for Sheffield United. I think Chelsea had the first win last week away to Norwich under Frank Lampard, and I think that they are due to get something this weekend, both sides. I think Sheffield United lost very harshly against Leicester 2 at home last weekend and away from home against a top 6 side. Is that going to be possible to get anything there? If they do, it's brilliant. I just think Chelsea will have enough, and Chelsea are going to win that 3-0. I think we're going to see goals coming from Pedro, Barkley and Abraham. Next up, guys, the next game this weekend at 3 o'clock now is Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. Now, this is a really big game because Crystal Palace are 11th, Aston Villa are in 17th. And with Palace with 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss so far, Villa with 1 win and 2 losses. So, Villa haven't got as good a start to Palace here. But then again, Palace haven't been playing that well. They've just been very lucky in the game that they won and drew against United. They weren't that bad, but United should have won if there was a better team there. But I do think Palace, where the goal is going to come from, even though they scored twice this week, was the first goal in the game this season, so it will be a tricky one to really find out about there, to be fair. But I do think that Palace will have enough in the tank for Villa, but it will be a tricky game, but I do think it'll be a 1-1 draw. I think Villa will be able to hold out and make sure Palace's surge for a win will not happen. I think we're going to see goals at the moment coming from I think we're going to see a goal from Benteke for Palace. And I think we're going to see Villa score from, it's a tricky one, but I think we're going to see Wesley score again. So yeah, that's a 1-1 draw in Sellers Park there, I think. The next game, guys, this weekend that I'm going to predict is Manchester City versus Brighton FC. Not really getting shockingly here, to be honest, as you know. I think Brighton are going to lose that game. Remember last game of last season what happened, but yeah, I think City will comfortably win that game on a scoreline of 4-1. I think we're going to see goals from David Silva with 1, we're going to see Kevin De Bruyne get 1, we're going to see Aguero get 1, and we're going to see Sterling get 1, and I think that for Brighton, we're going to see Trossard get 1. I think City is very self-explanatory there. City is way stronger than them, and I don't think Brighton are going to, especially not away from home. So there's the result there. I think it's going to be fair. Next game, guys, I am going to predict this weekend in the Barclays Premier League is going to be, of course, Leicester versus Bournemouth, the final 3 o'clock kickoff game this Saturday, which is going to be an interesting game. Leicester, you got to look at them as well and see they're 1 win, 2 draws so far, unbeaten in the top 5 in the league, and then you've got the likes of Bournemouth, who's 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, 4 points, 11th in the league. They haven't had the worst start, to be fair, for a team who I've tipped to go down this season, my Premier League predictions video. I do think it'll be a tricky game, not going to lie, and I think it could go either way. A bit of a scrappy game, I think, but I do think it will be another just about Leicester win, 2-1. I think Vardy is going to get the 2 goals for Leicester, and I think for Bournemouth we're going to see a goal by Wilson. So yeah, 2-1 to Leicester, but it could be any way that game could go. So that's the 3 o'clock games. On to tomorrow's games now, guys. And the games that are on tomorrow is Everton versus the Wolves in Goodison Park. So we got 2 games on tomorrow. Everton haven't really started brilliant this season, considering how people expect them to start. Whereas you got the likes of Wolves, again, 3 draws in a row, haven't won yet, but haven't lost it either, to be fair. Last week was a poor result, during the week was a brilliant result. I mean, they are a good team on their day, but it's going to be interesting to see how Wolves perform this season, as I said. I do think Everton will find it tough, but they are at home, which gives me a bit of hope about them. If they're away, I don't know. Something's telling me it's going to be an interesting game, and it's going to have goals. Will Wolves be tired from during the week? Maybe they will. I'm going to go 2-1 to Everton. Could be any score again. Actually, I'm going to go 3-1 to Everton. We're going to go 3-1 to Everton, guys. And I think we're going to get goals from Sigurdsson, Moise Keane and Bernard. I think for Wolves we're going to see a goal by Jota. And yeah, I just think European football will tire Wolves out, and I think that Everton at home still have enough to bounce back. Final game of the weekend, guys. It is a big, massive game in the North London derby. Tottenham away to Arsenal in the Emirates. Huge game. I think Tottenham you know, they need to bounce back from last week's defeat to Newcastle. Now, so do, of course, to be fair, Arsenal over Liverpool, but I do think Tottenham need to bounce back more because they haven't been playing that well, to be fair, this season, the league so far. I think Arsenal at home, they don't really lose to Spurs, something they even draw to them, and I think Arsenal need to win this game as well if they, with all the money they have spent, considering, you know, the other teams including Tottenham. I think Arsenal will have enough in this game. It could be either way. Last season they played, it was actually, they beat 4-2 at home and away they drew, I think, because it 1-1 or something, barring this last minute penalty. But I do think it will be a very interesting game, and I think it will be 2-2. I think goals are going to come from Kane and Son. For Spurs, I think Arsenal are going to get goals from David Luiz and Aubameyang. On to that's it, guys. Actually, on to yeah, so that's it, guys. There is my Premier League predictions this weekend, guys. Stay tuned because we're going to have, during the weekend, we're going to have a predictions video on FIFA 20 for 2 new teams. So guys, stay tuned for that. We're also going to have during the week Champions League prediction video for the group stage. We're also going to do Europa League prediction video for the group stage, and we're going to do a whole little like tournamentary to see who we think is going to qualify for the last 16 and end up winning it out. So guys, stay tuned for more content on this channel. Click a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, and comment for any other further video suggestions. Guys, I'm out, and peace.